budget cuts. City Council just published a list of proposed deletions to the new budget. And I am real sorry to say that it looks like the equine unit is in big trouble. However, Lieutenant Hunter is going to be addressing that very subcommittee this morning. And he feels, or he's pretty sure anyway, that, as he said, he can talk some horse sense into the naysayers. Almost done, guys. Got a couple more items, personal nature. Mick Belker reminds me to remind you that the chessboard on his desk is the focus of an ongoing, serious contest between he and Lieutenant Hunter. So don't touch the pieces.
Chess, you can't even play tic-tac-toe.
Okay, also Andy Renko wanted me to announce that he knows that some of his groomsmen have not yet had their tuxedo fitting.
Now, the groom don't want to lead anybody down the aisle like schoolboys or nothing, but Joe Coffey and my best man...
Come on, all right.
All right, you know who you are.
It's Sam.
It's at Sam Waterloo's Acre of Tuxedos,
1797 West Polk, y'all.
Last item is
All right.
been pretty good. This warm streak looks like it's going to last for at least another week. Now, it's come to my attention that some of you fun lovers have been using the roof of this very building as a kind of personal solarium. What you do with your lunch is what you do. But I have here your basic memo from Division, which says that one of their copters went over our roof yesterday and saw two officers, one male and one female, sunbathing in their underwear. Give me a break, will you please? You want me to go up there and padlock that door? Got it, that's it. Let's roll and let's be careful now.
Where's your partner?
Nate, third time in a week, man.
Why, yeah. How's Eddie looking?
Pete, Doc said maybe a couple more weeks. Yo, Harry, what's the matter?
Worst, man. The worst start on a day.
Me the chick with all like alarm
I
clocks?
rear-ended a guy, and guess what?
He died.
No insurance. My insurance is up.
Uh-oh, we talking whiplash?
We're talking whiplash, tonsils, appendicitis, shooting pains. I want to kill him.
You mean the guy you're gonna be working for the rest of your life?
Look, Floyd Joyner's looking for me. I told him to come up here. So.
Hey, look for it. Anytime you feel like doing some police work, we got 3 shelves of Mendoza files to go through, okay?
Those.
It was a police case, Harry.
My goodness, Mick, you amaze me. You bring to the board predatory instincts and a kind of naive gusto that is marvelous to behold. Occasionally reminiscent of the raw native energy of a young Capablanca. The Sicilian defense opening these broad corridors to your bishops. The bold thrust of your queenside pawns. But unfortunately, Mick, as you have here, the young Capablanca often fell victim to his own excesses. Speed at the expense of strategy. Brute show of power at the expense of finesse. In spite of which I maintain that if you would take the time to refine your gifts, Mick, you have all the makings of a first-rate player.
Checkmate.
We have a 911. Armed robbery in progress. See surplus store, corner Peebles Drive, 124th Street.
Todd Courtney with the PD's office. I'll be handling Miss Davenport's caseload.
Excuse me. Is Davenport being called to trial?
Yeah, must have. She phoned the office to have somebody take her case interviews.
I don't want to hear no baby talk. El que tenga que ir al baño, que vaya ahora. Martinez, table 4.
I think I can relish it.
Relish what?
Looking at Geek's face when I ride down on him from the saddle of an Arabian stallion. A horse race strikes an almost superstitious fear into your uneducated city-dwelling brown types. Well, look at Cortez and the subjugation of the Aztecs.
Detective H. Garibaldi, please.
Mr. Joyner, you want to come talk? We'll go right over here, please.
It's a crime, you know. What you did, operating without no insurance.
It's also a crime, Mr. Joyner, if you exaggerate and you perjure yourself about your injuries. Now, I hit you going about 10 miles per hour.
I'm unemployed, got 3 kids to feed, and some cop with a job goes around having accidents with no insurance.
Look, if you get me an estimate for your car and you send me the doctor bills, I'm gonna make sure you get paid.
Hey, I don't want you to sweat blood. And I don't want to sue nobody neither, but I'm in trouble, and you cops are responsible.
Well, how's that, Mr. Joyner?
Busted a couple of nights ago on my way home from a game. Cop said something about a robbery. Took me back to a liquor store. White kid worked behind there saying I'm the one.
And you had dough on you?
From shooting the craps. And I had a gun, which I have a permit for. Last gig was security guard, you know.
Yeah, well, the cops, your PD, they check out the crap game? They find any witnesses?
A floating game like that, you never see them dudes again.
Well, Mr. Joyner, do you have a criminal record?
1 conviction 12 years ago for fighting, but that's it. Detective, I am innocent. I mean, the guy said he was robbed for $200. I had $400 on me. What I'm doing robbing him if I'm holding $200?
You could have robbed someplace else before.
Oh, come on, give me a break. I got a wife and 3 kids to feed. All I'm asking is you help me with this, and I'll drop my whole injury case.
Forget you ever said that, okay?
No, I will not forget I said that. Please, I cannot go to prison for something I did not do.
All right, look, I'll tell you what. If the arrest report backs up what you say, then I'll investigate. No, I'm not going to get you off. I'm not going to change anything. Investigate.
You investigate. And you get no lawsuit from me, brother.
Simple logic of war, Captain. Treaties expire and people trying to jockey for position be in power on the new treaties.
I'm fully aware of the reasons for these incidents. I'm here to tell you all they're not going to be tolerated.
What you want the dudes to understand is jockeying ain't gonna pay. It's like in my job program. Ain't no way anybody does trouble, they gonna get a job.
Man, lies like a blood.
Excuse me?
Everybody knows where the problem's at, Peabody. The capital P. You're giving the jobs to the blood, you're selling the jobs out.
Jobs go to who's qualified, man.
Lies. You're lying, maricón.
Previous week, this individual and I had a situation. Dude got noisy. I had to administer an amount of discipline. Ain't that right, Ernesto? Had to put you in line, didn't I?
You lose your colors, punk.
What's dumber than a Diablo without his
Marcus
jacket, man.
took his jaqueta.
A lot of jackets, a lot of times gonna bring you down, but you understand?
Aguántate.
Natalie? See how you think this reads. To misplaced love.
Although the miles may squash the smiles we shared so long ago, and you're in Vegas and I'm not, my heart still aches for you so. So roll the dice. I'll take that chance and tend the window's light. But if you crap out, just remember, I'll always be here, Myrna. What do you think? I want to work on the end a little.
It's cute, Leo.
Cute?
Well, I mean, it's nice.
So you like it?
Yeah. You gonna send it then?
Maybe I should work on it some more.
It could only get better.
You're right. The ending definitely needs a little more oomph.
I don't know. Have we made any progress? It's a powder keg. Get me a breakdown of youth court job offers by gang and possible ratio.
Lucky they stopped you, chump. You come around looking for a job the right way. Maybe you get it.
What's up, man? Have to pay you off?
Go ahead. Be the fool.
Maybe you're the fool, Peabody.
I think you're busted, man.
Let him go, man. Hey, let him go, man. I'll take care of him. I can take care of him.
Hey, esto. Stop acting like a kid.
You got something to say to me, man? I'm wearing the colors. I'm a member here, and I'm getting nothing from you. You ain't doing nothing.
What do you mean?
I need the Diablo leader to be a man.
Big dog for a kid, Nestor.
Ah, the hell with you, man. You ain't gonna do nothing.
I heard Marcus. He said he'd give you the job. Now you want me to go to him and say, don't give him the job. And get to dinner, bro! What kind of satisfaction do you want?
Not the job, man!
Let's go home.
No!
Don't get over it, dog.
I say the hell with you.
Mr. Brandon.
Yeah?
Jimmy Lestaza. We talked on the telephone.
Right.
So what's the matter? Why the long puss?
I'm not sure I want those poker machines.
You're not sure? Well, that's why I'm here. I thought I might be able to persuade you, so I brought along these statistics.
Your guy already showed me the brochure, Mr. Lestaza. That's a problem.
That's why I got mad at him. You don't know how to close.
Well, it wasn't exactly his fault, Mr. Lestaza. I mean,
Hey, Mr. Brandon. Mr. Brandon, you're looking at another source of revenue. I mean, a 37% increase in reported profitability, which between me, you, and the lamppost, a cash business like these machines. I mean, when was the last time you heard a guy report his last time of profit?
I'd love to make the dough. It's frankly, I'm afraid to get involved.
With what's that, Wally?
With you fellas.
Wally.
Look, I had trouble getting this license. I did a 2-year bid when I was a kid.
There's all kinds of trouble, Wally. Statistics show that various things can happen if you don't make the installations.
Let's start with the threats.
Statistics. They don't lie. Suddenly, I mean, there's a drop-off of sales. Clientele are going elsewhere, which has the poker machines, to incidents of the smallest wear and tear, to incidents of your physical layout.
Hey, come on!
All the way to flame. That's enough. Look at this. A Budinsky. You know something? Anybody can have an incident.
Joey!
I'm cutting his nose off! Joey, it's my face, Joey. Joey, my face. lay back.
Now, Mr. Brandon had specific reservations, which you are not helping.
How do you want me to help?
Wally?
I'm afraid of losing control of my joint.
Well, we'll put it on a trial basis.
He puts him in for a month. After that, he can have him removed, no questions asked.
Great, great. 50% apiece.
Wally?
Enough is enough!
Wally!
Okay.
All right, you got a deal.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike what?
Fleischer.
You his partner?
He's got a note with me. I'm just supervising my interest.
You want I should call for the machines?
Yeah, go get the machines, Joey. You're an excitable guy, Mike.
Well, I don't wish to sound prejudiced, sir, but take a look at that. I call that one of the most stately steeds that ever took bit between teeth.
I'm to understand you purchased the horse?
Yes, and I wish to donate his services to the city along with $5 per diem towards the stable cost.
May I ask why you were making this offer?
Budgetary effectiveness is my language, too, gentlemen. Compare the benefits to the Commonwealth of this partially subsidized equine strike force versus the numerous budget items contained in here, which constitute little more than pitching tax dollars into a blast furnace. Budgetary adipose, gentlemen, most evident in line 39B, funding bilingual education for people whose first and last language will always be pre-verbal. Or 57J, counseling services for unwed mothers. Gentlemen, please, provide them with scarlet letters if you wish.
Just wait 1 minute, Buster.
Excuse me, Faye?
You've already spoken, ma'am.
Yes, I know, but you know you never let me finish. And besides, what I want to say is that it's really unfair to push one program by belittling the unwed mothers program.
It's our job to decide what's fair here, ma'am. And you may have noticed that Lieutenant Hunter has the floor now.
Thank you.
Excuse me 1 minute, Howard. But I wonder if these gentlemen would be prepared to give up some of their goodies. You know, like their raises, their junkets to Tokyo.
Which happens to be our sister city of the Orient and has much to offer in the way of rapid transit and manufacturing expertise.
Right, not to mention cheap pearls and free vacations for the wives. You know, unwed mothers get no goodies, gentlemen.
The horse has a long and noble history of conflict resolution.
If you are so eager to see how other people live, I suggest you take a junket up to South Decker. Visit an unwed mother living in that squalor with no heat, no food, no money, and most important, no hope for her child's future. Do you know that the tax money spent on one of your wives' plane tickets could feed them both for months?
Ma'am, you're entirely out of order. You have used up your allotment of time.
I don't care. I refuse to sit in silence while you let General Custer here convince you to do for horses what you won't do for human beings.
For the final time, neither of those issues has been decided. However, despite what you may think of this council, common sense should tell you that we're not going to rob underprivileged citizens so that a handful of policemen can play ride-em cowboy.
That's very reassuring. Thank you.
Lieutenant Hunter, I believe you have 1 minute left.
Journey with me now back to the streets of ancient Rome.
Up to a wine tasting, eh? So, yeah. I've been held up about 6-8 times in 2 years. Look, excuse me if I lost count. Why don't you tell me?
4 times in the last 4 months.
Look, I'm a liquor store. I'm the only cash machine in town. So what's new?
Maybe you need a new set of gates.
A new nephew, then gates.
That'd be Sammy Morse, am I right? Is he working today?
Now that's the $64,000 question. You want to make yourself useful? Why don't you find Sammy and I can go to lunch?
My paperwork indicates that Mr. Morse phoned in the last 4 robberies.
Oh, he's good at that, handing over my till. But ask him to put 3 cases of Stoli in the back, and he comes out with the corpse. He's got the drips, plus he's got to go out for fresh air. And plus, if you go count the stock the next day, there's only 2 cases. Look it, don't get me started.
Yeah, okay, so why don't you get rid of the guy?
I'm going to go to my sister's house for a Thanksgiving dinner after I fire her little Sammy.
Okay, look, would you do me a favor? If Mr. Morse comes in today, would you have him call Detective Garibaldi at this number?
Sure. If he comes in sometime this year.
Mr. Brandon, Mr. Franco. Wally Brandon.
Oh, where's this Mike? That's the guy I want to meet.
I'm right here.
You're Mike.
Yeah, what's your name?
Nice to meet you. Lester Franco.
Nice to meet you, Lester.
So, Mr. Brandon, I understand we got a trial marriage. 30-day no-fault arrangement.
Right?
Run it down for him, Jimmy.
Well, the machines don't pay off when somebody wins. Gotta pay them from your register.
Watch the machines track the payoffs. Don't cheat your partners. You partners with this fella, Mike?
No, I just made him a loan to get started.
Yeah, Jimmy tells me you might have an interest in making some other loans. You might want to put some dough on the street.
That's a definite possibility.
Because we have ways to make that happen. We have a steady stream of loan applicants, which we get from many of
Couple
our...
sodas to that machine over there, please.
Right now.
You all open for business?
Go ahead, break it in.
Bobby! Half, cowboy, you get them.
2 sodas.
What do I do now?
$1.50.
What's the problem?
I got 2 King to ace and 2 little ones.
Well, push the buttons under what you want to keep, punch draw, and you'll get a couple more cards.
Okay.
You play those?
It's too hard for me to stop.
I'm that way with cookies.
Hot dog, look at this.
What happened?
Full house.
You see that? Those machines are loose.
I won.
Pays 30 to 1. Pay the man off, Wally.
Hey, pay the man, Wally.
All right, that's it. This establishment is closed.
Oh, man.
Lady, what is the deal here?
This bar is being padlocked for violation of the state liquor law, gambling on the premises. Patrons are asked to leave.
Ma'am, you don't...
Now, don't give me a hard time, sir.
Lady, what about my 30 to 1?
You can turn it into 30 days if you like, pal.
Oh, I can I?
Interfering with the state liquor authority.
This is a travesty. This is a miscarriage of justice. You hear me,
Take
lady?
everybody outside, sir.
I said a miscarriage.
Are you the owners here?
No, ma'am.
I'd suggest you leave.
You see this, Mike? This here's a great argument for diversification.
Let's you and I talk.
There was an ensuing scuffle during which Marcus backed Officer Davis into a shard of glass.
Inadvertently.
It appeared so.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's just a Band-Aid cut.
Rudy, any objections if we don't bring charges?
No, none here. I grabbed the guy, he got a little hot. It happens.
Okay, thanks. That's all.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Frank.
Mr. Mayor, I have to be honest with you. I think you have a problem with Peabody.
Frank, we both know this kid's background. He's come a long way. I want to give him the shot. I'd like to see him work out.
So would I. And in the meantime, his temper aside, I keep hearing allegations of corruption. He's hiring only members of his own gang.
Will you check that out for me?
We're doing that.
How you doing on treaty renewal?
We're trying.
I noticed a bump in incidents.
Always happens when they're about to expire.
Can I take Peabody with me?
Yeah, they should be releasing him soon.
Thanks, Frank.
Since when do you people move on a place without notifying us?
I could ask you the same question.
There's a slight difference. Not only did you compromise an operation, you put officers at risk.
Which wouldn't have happened if I'd known the guys were in there.
Which you would have known had you bothered to check.
Okay, so the left hand ought to know what the right hand is doing. And maybe that would be the case if it wasn't for the fact that the left hand has been known to dip into the wrong pocket.
As opposed to the spotless record of your department.
Okay. So now we both see how this situation could happen.
Let's get one thing straight. This isn't Jerry Fuchs you're dealing with now. Whatever happened before is history. I don't want to have our people jeopardized because of it.
Okay, I hear you.
Now, I still have people out there, and I don't want you anywhere near them. In fact, I want to know every move you make from here on out.
Okay, all right. Sorry about the mix-up. Friendly crowd up here.
See you later.
Mr. Brandon, I'm trying to get up to speed on my...
You're trying to get up to speed. I get approached by some muscle guys. I come to you people, and I wind up closed, and my license is gone.
My best understanding is that the State Liquor Authority was unaware that we had an undercover.
Why don't all you people speak the same language? Don't you all talk bribe?
Now, look. We're going to do the best we can to get you open as fast as we can.
Great, and who's going to put food on my table meantime and pay my bills?
I'm really very sorry about that. But I can promise you we're going to try to straighten it out.
That's it? You're going to try?
That's it. I'll keep you posted.
Go be a citizen.
I was really getting a bum shake.
No argument, Mick. Did your cover hold?
Yeah, I think so.
How did you leave it with them?
I'm supposed to go to this other joint this afternoon.
Excuse me, Neil. Neil, can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah, sure. I'll talk with you later, Terry, okay?
All right, I pulled all the papers. Now, this Floyd's a clean family guy, and the liquor store clerk is a bum.
Hey, look, you haven't even talked to the guy, Harry.
Right, he didn't call. No, I'm telling you, his own uncle thinks he's a total bum. From the description, he sounds like a druggie. Okay, I'm gonna run his BC out.
Harry, Captain wants to see you right away.
Natalie, I've been working on the poem. You want to hear the new version?
Do I have to?
I really punched it up.
Leo, look, I really hate saying this, you know, but I think you're kidding yourself. Your wife bought a ticket to Vegas and it was one way.
Yeah.
I mean, you ought to get on with your own life.
You're right.
What do you do at night?
I don't know. Got my dice baseball set.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a hot pennant race on, so that's a plus.
You ever play an away game?
What?
Why don't you play at my ballpark tonight? You like chicken in a pot? It's only leftovers.
It's better the second time.
Leo, I'm pulling the duty list. We got shots fired down at that Job Corps storefront.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, the clerk called. Yes, he's angry. Claims you're trying to get him fired.
Not true, Captain.
What were you doing there?
An ongoing investigation.
Your ongoing investigation? I also received a call from O'Malley on the night shift. He claims you're trying to mix in on his case.
Yeah, well, if he'd done some police work on it, then I wouldn't have to. Hey, I spoke to O'Malley. I didn't go behind his back.
And he told you politely to back off. Well, I'm telling you a little less politely. What happened this morning between you and the defendant, Floyd Joyner?
Had a little fender bender. My insurance was expired.
Putting aside that that's a VTL misdemeanor, how in the hell do you think it looks with you out there trying to clear the guy of a rap? What's next? Plea bargaining hookers in the back seat?
Wait, there's no deal between me and Mr. Joyner, Captain. I think that the man is innocent.
I say there is a deal, whether you agreed to it in words or not. Stay away from it.
The man is innocent.
Stay away.
He's got a gun. He's crazy.
What's going on? What happened?
This punk kid comes in and said he had an appointment to see Marcus.
Marcus Peabody?
Right.
Who's the kid?
Diablo, that crazy freak that jumped him this morning. I knew something was wrong with the dude. I knew something was wrong. Marcus said let him in, though, you know? So he goes in.
Yeah, Unit 2203.
Starts a shot.
We have a hostage situation at the Youth Corps Job Center. A Diablo kid has Marcus Peabody.
You tell Jesus Martinez you don't want to take care of business. I'm gonna do it. You hear me? I'll kill him.
Tell me you better get Martinez in here.
I'm taking care of business.
Is it manageable in terms of backups, Henry?
Seems to be for now.
All right, then Howard should be there in about 20 minutes.
Any kind of break, Frank. I think we're gonna get the kid out.
Sergeant? Sergeant?
Irwin, Judge Wachtel.
What's the ceremony, Frank? You call me Alan.
This is going to shock you, Frank. We have been having communications problems among the enforcement arms.
More?
I.e. more than the SLA foul-up at your undercover bar? No, I guess you could say this is all part of the same foul-up. We have been moving on Lester Franco. The one productive fact that came out of a shouting session I had with those SLA people this afternoon was that you also have been moving on Lester Franco.
Damn it, Irwin. This kind of crap is not funny. I have men out there at risk.
Franco approached Wachtel to toss a South Ferry bust on these video poker games.
Whatever they expected, Frank, based on heaven knows what past history. Dorothy Wachtel did not raise a corrupt jurist.
Alan had agreed to wear a wire on these guys. We had arranged a meeting for tonight at the Lucky Deuce.
So help me, I think I'm becoming an excitement junkie.
This should have been coordinated earlier, Frank. We are trying to coordinate it now. We have moved the Liquor Authority proceeding onto Alan's docket. We want to make sure we're not going to bump into anything of yours.
I'll call you at the end of business.
Hey, let's not cop an attitude, Frank. I'm the one that's going on to the front line.
I'm having Belker inventory his cover. I'll call you when I know.
Fine, good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Frank. I really am. I'm sure Belker's playing hardball, too.
Alan.
Hey, we're all on the front lines.
Judge. Neil, look at the BCI and liquor store clerk. We got New Haven, Connecticut, larceny 1, he copped to the miss. Dope, heroin, another larceny 1, all dismissed.
Call New Haven, see what it was?
Not yet. Oh, Harry. Sit down, man.
Now you do Mendoza, okay?
It's a nice place. How come it's not open? Well, we don't like to stay open too long, Mike. 4 hours a night.
I use it more like an office, Mike. We've been here now more than 16 years.
Give me a 7-7, would you?
This one, the Liquor Authority don't close. You had no inkling they were after you.
None whatsoever.
Because usually you can smell something like that in the wind. Whatever. Step into my office. You know, we think we can open you up again pretty quick.
How you gonna do that?
Something with the judiciary. In the meantime, we want you to get well again. We want to put your money to work.
Good, good. Because I thought maybe you would figure I was bad luck.
Now, there's no such thing as that, Michael. I don't believe in it. We provide you with applicants and collection assistants. You make loans up to 10 G's, you give us 3 points a month. Anything over that, you pay us 2.5.
I don't need any help with collections.
Tough guy. Suppose you get a postcard from Florida.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You can never have too much help, Michael. You can never be too well connected.
I'm in.
Atta boy.
I want to know what you do.
Hey, sorry, just about to close for a few minutes.
Let's close then.
Hey, no, seriously.
Sammy Morse, right?
Who wants to know?
Got a few questions. What's the matter? You got a cold, Sammy?
Oh, man, I talked to you guys 100 times already.
Ever been to New Haven, Sammy? See, we made a few calls to New Haven cops. Found out you worked in the liquor store, right?
Hey, wait a minute.
Now, about this larceny bit. Is that right, what they say you were doing, Sammy? Skimming the till like that?
Hey, I wasn't...
Yeah, claim that somebody kept holding you up.
No,
Fourth time they found the cash in your car. 6 months later,
You get busted on the same shot in Albany.
Hey, I got my ride.
Only cost you 3 months, Sam. But now you're doing it here, Sam. And it's the third time around, too. You know, you could go away for a pretty good stretch, my man. Hey, Sammy. Hey, Teddy, what's happening, man?
Hey, I was just looking to get some...
Oh, no good, bro. Hey, what's that matter? You dealing to Sammy? Hey, don't get nervous, Sammy. Just put your hands on the counter. You too, man.
Oh, man, this is lit. Booze is legal.
Ooh, look at here. Look at here, my man. Uh-huh. Pretty expensive habit you got here, Sammy. You have to dig pretty deep in your pocket, don't you? You have to dip into your uncle's pocket, too. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
What's that? Can't hear you, Sam.
Yeah, I said yeah.
No stick up, right? Just Sammy picking up the tab for his Jones. Put your head back down on the counter. You too, chump. You look pretty tired to me.
Listen, Nestor. You do the right thing, bro. That's right. There'll be other days better than this.
The grievances have been heard, Ernesto. I promise you something's going to be done about your situation. Nobody has to get hurt.
No. No more damage.
Status? Henry's got the kid positioned. His adrenaline is running dry. We can get him out, Frank.
How's Peabody?
He's all right. We can hear him.
Who's the pump?
Ernesto Monteblanco. He's a Diablo.
Incident this morning. Kid took a swinging.
Walk out of here tall. Now.
Henry?
Listen, Nestor. We got friends out here.
You want anything specific?
Please.
His dignity back.
Now. That's right.
Ernesto, you ready to do what we talked
Did
about
Marcus
now?
provoke this in any way?
Not that we know.
When
The
he said
impression
go,
is Peabody's
go out.
standing him down.
Okay?
He's putting it down. It's coming out.
All right, don't shoot! All right, it's cool. Chump made a mistake.
Howard.
Valentine, coffee, Davis.
It's all right.
Hand down.
Okay, we found the suspect. Down.
Get him the hell out of here. He's finished.
Get me the hell out of here, too.
You damn right I took the chance, man. He already fired on me twice.
Wait a second. Hadn't he indicated he was about to surrender?
Hey, man, look, I'm no mind reader. The kid had a piece on me.
My understanding was he'd lowered the gun.
Hey,
He
look,
said-
I self-defended myself, all right? Anything wrong with that? Now I wait for you. Maybe you talk him into this or that. Or maybe I'm dead. There was a struggle and the gun went off.
Perjury, filing a false police report, possession with intent to sell. This way, gentlemen.
Neil, Captain wants to see you.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Howard?
Bureaucrat.
What's wrong, Howard?
I have just heard that the Equine Rapid Development Force has been felled by the Budget Acts.
I'm sorry.
By heavens, Raimundo, am I to be mastered by these blue-penciled, wheeling, mealy minds? Must my joy have occupational sanction? Choose. Life is too short. Joy too seldom to come by. Apollo stays.
I don't understand, Howard.
Apollo.
What is Apollo?
Apollo, my horse.
Can't do that, man. It's my
If
job.
the city council doesn't want him,
my
I
job.
do, and I'm gonna keep him.
Then what the hell with you, Your Honor? Where's Furillo?
Hey, forget it, Marcus.
I want Furillo.
You're not getting him, so just lighten up.
He took my job, man. He shuffled me out.
Because you killed that kid, huh?
Hey, your hands off me.
No, Marcus! No, Marcus! No more temper!
Hey, get off of me. I got him. Get off.
I got him. I'll
man.
take care of him. You lighten up, Marcus. You lighten up or your head is busted and you're gone. Tom. Whatever you say, whatever you want. You just don't get yourself jammed, understand?
I mean, you know the man took my job. I just talked to that Tom May on the phone, man. He already took my job. And you talk about jamming me up.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that. Now you relax. Take it easy.
I was defending myself.
Yeah, take it easy. All right?
Hey, Cirillo, you satisfied, man, huh? Is that what you wanted? What'd you tell him, huh? You tell him Peabody's too street?
Hey, Marcus!
Peabody can't be controlled, huh?
Marcus, listen to me. You've already made 2 mistakes today. Now, you can't win this one. You can't win, man. Not now. You just move on. You understand that? Move on.
You don't understand, man. I was trying to help.
And you made a smart bust.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Now give me 30 seconds on why I shouldn't transfer Garibaldi.
I don't know, Captain. Maybe you should. What's the count?
Because he doesn't listen, because he handles himself like a kid, and because maybe he gets his partner caught on the switches.
About that liquor store thing, Captain. I went back there on my own hook. Did some calling, decided complaints were bad. And by the way, I checked with O'Malley, the night guy. He was cool once I laid it out for him.
Okay, I'll keep him.
Harry's okay, Captain. Maybe he gets a little cute sometimes, you know, but he's got to get taught.
It'll be your job till J.D. gets back.
I'll try, Captain, you know.
Good. Because I like Harry, Neil. I think he's a bright, concerned guy. But he rear-ended a citizen, his insurance is expired, a whole day's gone by, and it's probably still expired.
I hear you, Captain. What? Looking good.
Here, put this on.
What is it?
Tuxedo.
Where have you been all day?
Never mind where I've been. This is for the summer love benefit. Remember? The needy children who have to go to summer camp.
I thought the deal was I'd buy the tickets if we didn't have to go.
Well, we decided to go.
We did?
I'm sorry, Frank. I mean, I know I took the liberty, but I just felt like dancing. Do you really mind?
No, it's okay.
Seriously?
No, it's all right. If we can stop at Murphy's on the way back, get a burger?
You got it.
We can stop at Murphy's on the way over and get a burger?
You got that.
You can stop at Murphy's and not
Go on, go change.
Okay.
Now you look here, sucker. I done too much covering in my time. So if you gonna make it up here, you gonna make it fast. You dig it?
Neil?
Captain. Captain. Ken and Barbie.
You're a funny dude, you know that? People like you. I like you. But you could go either way, Harry, and everybody up here knows it, man.
I've never done anything like that before. I just took a hike. I drove to the shore, and I rented a rowboat, and I had lunch in this little outdoor cafe. It was wonderful, Frank.
I didn't think about courtrooms or squad rooms all day.
Good for you, Joyce.
Thank you, Erwin.
Erwin, we could all take a lesson, Frank. Or we could all take a drink. Or we could all take a flight.
No, it's mine. Back in a minute.
Frank?
Hello.
Erwin? Joycey? 1 hour, 46 minutes to D-Day. We're working what I'm tentatively calling Operation Bid Scam.
A little discretion, Alan.
We're all officers of the court here, Erwin. Lighten up. I'm wearing a wire.
You're also wearing a wig.
Well, they'll be expecting this. They'll think I'm a judge taking a bribe. They'll think I'm scared. They'll think I better be incognito. Ergo, ruggo.
Good thinking, Al.
Gotta try it, Bernstein. Gives us baldies a whole other dimension of sexuality. It's also warm.
I have to go.
Why?
I have a massacre on my hands. I'm really sorry. You want to stay?
Yes.
I'll see you to a cab, Frank.
Go get him, Frank.
It's me.
Give him hell, Wachtel.
Erwin? Judge Wachtel? Don't wait up for me. I'm going to be late.
Shootouts. Gang wars. Covert operations. Oh, God, I love it. Frank ever tell you about the time I wore a mic in my brassiere?
Do you know what a steamer is?
No.
I get carried away when I bet, and if I start to lose, I get steamed. I start to build my bets up. Mr. Franklin, does this man look like a head doctor? I'm just saying, okay? So the book, he lets me play, man. He lets me go to 1,000 a game. Does this man look like your bookmaker, Mr. Franklin? I need 3,000, and I can pay it back. I can pay it back to you in about 6 weeks. That'll happen when it happens. The only thing this man has got to know that every Monday, until it's paid up, you're here with an envelope for either myself or Joey DeSoto. Hey, what time you want me here Monday?
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Nature calls.
Does it occur to you you're frisking a judge?
I got my instructions, Your Honor.
Hey!
Hey, Mike.
What kind of Mickey Mouse is this, huh? Anybody could walk in here.
Mr. Franco says search him.
But what are you gonna do? Search him or kiss him? Keep the door jammed. Go on, go on!
Warning you. I'm ticklish.
Que me tiene que ayudar, me tiene que ayudar. You're dead, 5 wounded, 1 critically. Bystander. Who started it? They came in to pay back the blood, about 20 Diablos and 4 cars. The blood we're expecting it. They ambushed them here. First gunfire, then hand-to-hand in the street. Diablos got messed up pretty badly.
Hey, we got him, man! We killed him! They dragged him away!
Siren, blood took off. Where's Jesus? Nobody knows. They say he wasn't any part of it. But here's a piece of news. Marcus Peabody was with the blood. 3 witnesses saw him. All right, APB on Peabody. Everybody on the night shift out on the street.
How many gonna kill him, man! That's that meat! You get him out of here!
Esto es una guerra, this is war, man. I'm talking war. Aquí así,
Hi.
Hi. It's 1:45.
No one in the place, just me and you.
Joyce.
Don't Joyce me. You left. After you left, I had a wonderful time.
Great. Rub my nose in it.
I'm not rubbing your nose in anything. But after you left, I had a wonderful time. I laughed. I danced. I felt good.
You couldn't do that before I left?
All I know is, from the moment I walked away from work this morning to right now, every moment I've had alone, I've been happy.
Sounds as if you don't mean alone. You mean without me.
Please don't make me the heavy, Frank. I'm not the heavy. But yes, I love you, Pizza Man. I just need some time by myself.
What exactly are you talking about?
I'm talking about our lives. I'm talking about this day in and day out mayhem. This world that's got no upside. As far as I can see, anyway. And that we work in, we bring home.
You mean our jobs or our life together?
Don't you see how intertwined they've gotten? I've known you 5 years, Frank. We haven't taken more than a long weekend's vacation. Look at tonight.
Joyce, they're running wild. They're killing each other. What am I supposed to do? Say, excuse me, I have a dress ball to go to?
I'm not saying that you shouldn't have gone. I understand your priorities. It's just that I can't take it right now. I need a break.
If we took a vacation?
You know how many times we've talked about it, never taken it.
What do you really want?
I want you not to hate me for saying this. I need a couple of weeks off, minimum. I need to be able to come home to me. And only me. I need for us to be separate. Like the old days.
I guess that's what we'll have to do.